Hello everyone, and oh my god, I took off my mask. No, welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And in this episode, I'm going to be playing the Song of Time or so, just to make things a bit more convenient for me. Because given the fact that we're going to be starting the next temple, I might as well do things on dawn of the first day. And see how much I can get done in it, really. Because, well then it's a bit more convenient for me to do a certain thing, which will actually involve upgrading my sword. And I believe I already, deposited the rupees and stuff, so there's not really much point in doing all this, you know. Basically it's a bit more safer to use the Song of Time now, because otherwise all my rupees would have gone. It's a real shame though, like I was saying, that you can't literally stock the amount of bombs and stuff that you have. Like, you can't literally just put them in the shop or so and say, hey, can you keep this for a while I quickly reset time and stuff? Okay, maybe not just tell them you're resetting time, because they might be like, wait, what? Who? You can reset time? Why didn't you tell us this before? You could save us all then. Teleport us all back, you know, to a time when it was fine and stuff. I don't know, really. Anyways, so now, you see my bottles back. Every time you reset time, depending, regardless, you know, of if the bird has stolen your item, as long as you go back in time, using the Song of Time, it'll always appear in your inventory, so you don't literally have to pay for it if you don't want to. You can if you want, and it's not really that much, really. I mean, as you saw, at the Curiosity Shop, in the previous episode, you know, that was only for, 20 rupees or so. But now I can literally show off this thing, okay? Right, cool, because this thing will save you a hell of a lot of worries. Now, I know it's annoying that it steals your stuff, but when you take it out, that's amazing. But you know what isn't so amazing? The fact that I don't have any arrows. Let me just go and get some really quick. Oh, well, actually, that was really fast also, because now I've got a maximum of, 50. Brilliant, that's all I need then. Alright, good. So, now that I've got all my arrows stocked, if I go over to this bird, hopefully none of the bats will see me. And I would like to scan it. Okay, scan it. Apparently this is Metro Prime. Scan it also with Tattle, basically saying, it's a Takuri! Run! This bird steals your items! Come on, what are you doing just standing around? Okay, so if I pull out my arrows and shoot it, you want to do this a couple of times. This thing actually takes a long time to defeat, which is kind of a bit of a pain, really, to start with. But, you know, just after a while of practice, you should be okay, really. You can literally try and time yourself with trying to attack it by, well, if I show you or so, if you stab it, you can literally just hit it with your sword and then hit it with your arrows. That's one thing I would recommend. However, a certain item that we're going to get or so in Snowhead Temple will make this a hell of a lot more quicker and easier. And in fact, I believe the sword that we're also going to be getting also, which will basically upgrade this one, will make this even more easier. But you see, I'm just going to spend a while trying to defeat this Takuri for a second, so give me a while. Okay, also, just to be on the safe side, and I'm literally going to slow down time, given the fact that I want to try and clear the temple within a certain time limit, allow me to do something. I don't know, it's just for convenience, really. That's all this game is for me at the minute. It's just for convenience, you know? Okay, right. Come here, bird. There we go! Yeah, so after you hear that noise now, it will then come descending down and it will reward you with this. Okay, when I touch this, look at how many rupees I get for this, okay? Keep note of, the thing going down at the bottom left corner. This will bring me up to a total of literally around, in a second or so, 200 rupees. Yeah, so that rupee right there will just get you 200 rupees by itself. So if you find that, you know, you've used up all the chests in Chock Town. No. If you find that you've used up all the chests, you know, in Clock Town that contain 100 rupees, this is one thing that you can revert to. So really, ideally, I should have done this when it came to you know, doing the town shooting gallery, because it means that I could just get 200 and then use all of that, and then if I ran out, just quickly run out and then defeat the bird. Because every time you leave that area and come back, the bird will always be there. So you can use that as a strategy, you know, to try and get as many rupees as you can. But anyways, well now, with all that done, I suppose we might as well at least go onward to Snowhead, to be honest, which is the next temple that we're going to be doing. Sorry about that, I had a bit of an interruption there and stuff, but now I can show you where it is we're supposed to go exactly. So of course, everything's reset, meaning, unfortunately, the baby and that is still crying at the minute, but that's nothing to worry about too much, because that all you needed that for, really, was just so that then you can get the you know, the Goron's lullaby, because that will be needed to actually access the dungeon in the first place. And I believe that Goron over there too is like, oh my god, give me meat and stuff, you know, or at least just a piece of mutton or something, but I've already done that again, so it doesn't matter. At least I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, because I got Don Gelo's mask. Fair enough, fine. That's what I mainly like also, given the fact it's just really easy to check, see what you have and what you haven't, really. Because, I mean, when I look at the mask and it's in my inventory, I'm like, oh yeah, I've already got that. And I can even look at it, you know, in my bomber's notebook, and then be like, oh yeah, I got that one too, you know. So you never really lose track of where you are in the game, to be honest. At least that's what I find, anyway. Codes to the general public and those who cannot perform the Goron jump. I see. Well, I am a Goron, and I freeze. I was honestly hoping that then I could hit that bat right there. In fact, what's this thing called? It's called a, Keys. Oh, of course, yes. This is like a common Zelda name. How can I not know that? Yeah, these things have been around ever since the first game, haven't they? Yes, keys, basically known as bats. Alright. So, what it's basically saying about the Goron jump and that is... Oh my god! Freaking hell, I thought that thing was about to hit me off then. Is, well, this, basically. It just allows us to go by a lot faster, and then we're able to jump over ramps like this, allowing us access to a certain place. But I'm kind of curious just to read a couple of signs and that, just to be on the safe side, you know? This way to Snowhead Temple. Please contact the Goron Elder if you have any information on the whereabouts of the temple guard. There's no need. Because, I mean, I believe I already know what I'm doing, really. Because, I mean, I believe the very first song that I was taught, or at least, you know, just the Elder told me part of, and he forgot, like, the last two notes, even though they were just the reverse of what the heck we just played. That is what's going to make this a little bit more convenient for us. And also there's an owl statue right there as well, just for convenience. I do sometimes agree, though, that I wish they put more owl statues around the place, just for convenience, for saving, because there's only like one or two in like every area. So given the fact that you have to spawn at some certain area and literally just traverse through things is somewhat annoying, I will agree. It's nothing too bad though, but I do think it needs slight improvement. It doesn't bother me to an extent though. Okay, Snowhead Temple. High winds ahead. Gusts and snow flurries may blow careless travelers off the cliffs. Alright, cool. Well, we have something to solve that. What do you want? What's that? There's something in the middle of that blizzard. Can't you see it? Oh yeah, whoops. I've got to explain what the hell that thing is, isn't it? Because a lot of you are just probably thinking, what the hell's that? If I put on this, it will reveal this Goron right here blowing this thing. And this basically stops us from going into the path. If I try to go out, it will literally just keep blowing me back. Even if you try rolling as a Goron, you know, at maximum speed, it'll be too much for you and you will just be blown back and stuff, and it's a pain in the ass. But if we remember that song that we played... Yep, it causes it to fall asleep and then move out the way. Pretty much similar to how, you know, when I basically played it in order for the baby to go to sleep. The other Gorons fell asleep too, so it basically just shows that any Goron that hears that will just fall into a deep slumber. In fact, I'm pretty sure anyone would, really. I mean, it's quite nice to sleep to, if you ask me. And one thing I would like to do before going on my way up here is annoying these white bloody wolfos right here. I want to just go around and then show you whereabouts the Fairies Fountain is, because compared to the Woodfall Temple, what I'm actually going to be doing is when I've found all the stray fairies in this particular temple, that is when I'm going to go back out of it and then go to this area. So let's see what they have to say. Oh, kind young one, please hear our plea. Please save the fairies trapped in Snowhead Temple. Find the fairies who match our color and bring them back to us. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a Fairies Fountain as well, so if you find that you're low on health, you can always come here and that just to replenish some of your hearts and your magic as well, I think? I don't remember actually if they replenish your magic. I definitely know that they do replenish your health and things, but still. And, okay, right. So, what we can actually do is literally just go by like this or so, and this can be slightly difficult in order to get up, mainly because it involves just rolling up this hill and trying to balance yourself. But if you do it right, you should hopefully fall down into the abyss of doom. Okay, trying this again or so, if you actually keep your balance, you're actually able to make it to the top like this. And I would continue to go on in here and stuff, but honestly, just because I'm annoying and for convenience, for like knowing where you are in the episodes and stuff, at least you want to start the next episode as soon as I get into this temple, just, you know, because I'm literally at the snow temple now, so doing this like halfway through would be a bit like, wait, what? Whereabouts were you again? I don't know. It's just for convenience. Again, this should be like a freaking meme or so when it comes to this series. So I'm going to call this episode off here and call this a short episode for The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the next episode of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we will be going into this cave and starting off Snowhead Temple, finally. Take care guys, and I will see you in the next one.